today we've had two teams start things off with an 0-2. MVP fell right afterwards. Today I feel like StarTale-yoe has a bigger chance, just simply because of the matchup we're about to go into. Do you feel the same?
I'm feeling the same, Wolf. I mean, we haven't heard or seen much from Sorry in a very long time, especially in this matchup. And Curious has been, he's been proving himself in this matchup in recent times. He's been looking good in ZVT.
He has, and you're about to see his stats pop up on the screen, but these stats don't even really tell the full story of Curious this season. He's had so many close games, so many almost wins. And yeah, winning is, at the end of the day, all that matters. But this guy is much better than his stats let off at 3 and 8 and 1 and 2 versus Terran. He's great at late game.
He loves the late game.
He's really good versus mech too. I don't think we're going to necessarily see that. In fact, I think there's a low chance we see that. But
I think so, yeah.
But I mean, he's quite good at that. He loves late game, and if he can get there, he is going to go Brew Lords. It's going to go nuts.
Yeah, he definitely shines in the late game. He always has, especially in Wings of Liberty. You know, he was one of those Brood Lord Infested kind of guys. He loves going Swarm Host against Protoss, you name it, he goes late game. Here's Sorry. Who are you, Sorry? We haven't seen you in quite a while.
Yep. Like I was saying, he's been on the roster for a long time. Very rarely comes out to play. He's been on the roster a few times as like the fourth player when SKT got all kills too, and he just doesn't get to play.
Yeah.
It's happened a few times.
He has. Well, today is his day to shine. Put him in at number 3. Said, put me in coach. And he got his wish. Going to be on Expedition Lost, so no doubt. Very prepared for Zerg.
Oh, certainly. He's had since Friday to be preparing. He doesn't have any other tournaments to worry about. All right, can Curious bring it back, or are we going to have our second 3-0 tonight? Let's find out on Expedition Lost. Up in the top right in pink, the Gatekeeper, Curious.
Player in the orange in the bottom right, it is Sorry.
You ever play the board game Sorry?
No.
Neither did I.
I never knew that existed, dude.
I'm like, no, I didn't play it either. Well, moving on.
Is that even a board game?
It is a board game. Like, it's a game where you have these little... Oh, are we going to see a proxy?
Oh.
All right, we'll talk about Sorry later. But anyway, it's got these little like pieces, and they move, and I think you gotta get the middle or something.
Okay.
And if you like, stop people from winning, you're supposed to say sorry to them, and it's like Uno or something like that. I never played it though. Oh boy.
Oh, what?
Okay, well I like this already because this is how you beat a player like Curious.
This is definitely one way to do it. Kill him in the early game before he can get to his comfortable place, and
it's gonna be like a 8/8 Reaper. It looks like.
That is so sick. Do you see how he dodged that Overlord? Man,
it was pretty sneaky,
he has practiced this pretty hard.
When the Reapers come in, he's going to look at him and say, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's see Curious's face when this comes in, because that's going to be one of the fastest proxy Reapers you can get.
Oh, man.
Handsome man in the crowd.
Handsome man in the crowd is like getting stressed out,
too. Like, oh, damn, this is going to be a quick one.
He's like, I don't even feel handsome right now with this happening. I'm really stressed.
When are you going to get that gas, Curious? Oh, you're going to get that hatch first.
Hatch first.
There's your first problem.
That's Monday Caster's brother, by the way. Old
okay.
Trivia. I didn't know that. I'm not trying to claim I know everything. My producer told me. Thank you, Jay. He's even
my God.
Just he makes Marauders. He makes Tech. I'm like, wait a minute. He like makes a reactor. I'm like, that takes too long to build, dude.
He makes Marauder get surrounded by drones. He loses the game. We're like, well, I guess that just happens today, Wolf. Like,
well, this is starting to feel like Marine King's game, except he doesn't see it on the minimap.
Yeah, he literally missed it by like 2 pixels. And this is going to do some sickening damage.
As long as he controls well, this is almost deadly damage.
Let's watch.
He's gonna bunker, right?
Let's see his face. Yeah, he will bunker. Watch the surprise of this poor Zerg player.
Oh boy. Yeah, cancel that gas, that's for sure. Yeah. Not using that anytime soon. Good control on the drone so far by Curious. The second Reaper is on the way here. Definitely not going to be able to do anything about that bunker until the Queen comes out.
He's going to soften everything up at the very least and force out these buildings he doesn't want to be making. So far, no drone losses, though, which is a great start for Curious. He's got to keep that up, though. Oh, loses the first one. Going to lose the second one. No. Goes to a Spore. Number 2 goes down.
Yep. Pulling a few more off. There's another cancel.
Guaranteed to lose a couple, but this is going to add up pretty quickly now that there's 2 Reapers here.
Yeah, now there's 2 Reapers. Even 2 Lings is not enough. He needs the Queens. The Queens are essential, but even with Queens, the bunker's up now, so he's just going to take more damage, and the 3rd Reaper will eventually come out as well. Oh, SCV goes down. That's kind of annoying, but not the essential unit.
Well, 6 drones.
Oh, 7.
This is getting too much. This is actually just game-ending damage at this point. Queen is about to get out.
He needs to just make sure these Reapers don't die. Jump in. Okay, they're going to recover in the bunker. The 3rd Reaper is going to come out. He could transition with Factory back at home.
He can fight a Queen at this point. With 3 Reapers, you can fight a Queen.
Exactly. And with all these drones lost, he can't afford to continue making Zerglings. If he does that, he's going to run out of steam. I think this might actually just be the beginning of the end.
I think you might be right there. He's doing a lot of damage. Oh my god.
When the 4th Reaper gets in here, this is just going to be too much. He's going to lose another Ling here. Oh, he's targeting the Queen instead. With the SCV here, this would have been even worse.
He lost the Queen.
He's going to lose all these Lings too.
He's going to get all the Lings, and then he can turn on the Queen. Queen will not get out alive if he chooses to fight it.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually just going to go for drones because there's no other Queen yet, because that Queen's only like halfway done.
This is game.
This is actually just going to be game.
Welcome
I cannot believe we just watched GG. Whoa.
Well, I guess we're going home early today, Wolf.
I guess so. Today was the most one-sided Pro League day I have ever commentated.
I think this might have been one of the worst days for Pro League. I got to say, like, this has just been a brutal day.
Let's not take anything away from Sorry. Like, you can see how happy Oob was, actually. This is a really important moment. I see, like, Oob's eyes, and he's just like, I could see him say, like, basically the words like, yes, you did exactly what we need you to do. Because this is really important for SKT to, against one of the weaker teams, get the best indicator possible. And Sorry gets more confidence. He takes a win. Really technical build. He executes it basically flawlessly. The only thing he could have maybe done was save that SCV, but otherwise, like, it was pretty much perfect. Man.
Well, I mean, that SCV did you know, kind of buy more time for the Reaper to do more damage to the Ling. So it all added up, and it was all efficient. Yeah, it's just a straight-up Proxy Reaper cheese victory right there. Doesn't get better than that.
Absolutely sick. And, you know, that's how you beat Curious. You're a newer player. You don't have that much experience. You beat a player who's experienced in late game. Don't let him get there. Don't even let him hold his main base.
No. Just straight up crush.
And Curious played a greedy build, which he was wanting to do. I mean, he's, you know, very well known for doing that.
Indeed he is. And, oh well. Disappointing day for StarTale. Very big win for SKT and CJ. CJ leading the way now. And here we go. There's the results. Innovation winning, Dark winning, and Sorry winning over San, Alive, and Curious, respectively.
Yep. And, you know, for StarTale, this is going to be a big blow to their mental, like, I guess, morale. You know, their mental feels they're I don't know. They have no momentum whatsoever. Like,
the morale is definitely the number one hit.
They've got nothing. Like, at this point, like, they're thinking about round 3.
Well, at least they're ahead of Prime, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's -8 to -11. If I am doing the math in my head right, we're gonna take a look at that a little bit later. Who do you pick as the MVP for T1 today?
I think Sorry. I think they'll interview Sorry because he's like the new player that, you know, we don't ever see.
I would actually just pick him as the MVP myself because I think his build is the most technical and he had the hardest opponent, like, matchup-wise, out of the 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to hear, like, his thoughts about how he gets that SCV in around the Overlord that, like, it was just so close, but he managed to sneak it in.
Yeah, it was like he sent it, like, almost a little bit too early just because he knew he could